くぞ。Genocide Kata!
Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and I'm sure a lot of you are curious as to what character we're going to get next, especially since we only have 5 days left of Vice being in the chance up. So who's it going to be after that? Well, there's a leaked Pretty Brian out, so let's check that out and try to translate these skills as best we can. So this is Pretty Brian, and she's definitely looking pretty. She's an all-star character. She's a blue defensive fight, which is good. We need defensive fighters. Her leadership is increased lady fighters defense by 45%. So kind of a, I mean, it could be useful, but we want attack. As far as the core effects, when attacked, increase defense by 12% for 7 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times, which is insane. That means 60% extra defense. And then when HP is below 1%, gains immunity for 6 seconds. And the active skill cooldown is reset. So when her HP is at 1%, she gets a 6-second immunity. We'll see how that pans out. As far as her skills, after her skill is used, she gains super armor for her first skill. When the skill hits for 1 second, decreases the enemy's attack by 14%. Can be used while being attacked for 5 seconds, only while standing, so it is an interrupting skill. Her second skill, when the skill hits, 30% chance to ignore the enemy's guard. When the skill hits, 30% chance to reset the cooldown of the skill on a 15-second cooldown, and these are all at level 1. Her last skill, when using the skill, increases 25% attack of defenses for 7 seconds. PvP exclusive. When the active skill hits, guard included, and after the skill ends, the enemy cannot roll for 1 second. And I'm sure that's going to go up to probably 3 seconds, something like that, because again, all these skills are at level 1. I'm not really sure what her striker skill is. I have no idea. I'm seeing HP there. Maybe it's got some kind of heal. Who knows? But she's looking pretty tight. She is a beautiful looking character. So we'll see how strong she's going to be. I think it's real interesting that she's got that crazy core effect when your HP is 1%. Wow. 6 seconds of immunity when her HP is 1%. That is crazy. And I've actually had this translated a couple times, and that's the outcome I got both times. So I don't know. We'll see how that pans out. Honestly, going down to 1% kind of sucks. But 6 seconds of immunity is pretty nice. Okay, so we only got the active skills available here. So you see she's crunched down. There we go. All right, that's pretty quick skill, actually. A little bit of a delay, but she gets the super armor. Nice, and that's the skill that can interrupt her first skill. The second skill here is kind of a bulldoze. Kind of reminds you of Lady Big. And then the last one throws the ball. Yeah, so that's going to be a range attack right there. Interesting. This one here reminds me of... That reminds me of Orochi Chris. Yeah, that looks like Orochi Chris's freaking skill, kind of. So honestly, I like the throw in the ball thing. Honestly, I kind of would have expected a little bit more. That reminds me a lot of Lady Mr. Big. Or Lady Big. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that one. So let's jump back in the game and talk about it a little bit. So we'll see how this girl pans out. I mean, the fact that she gets, you know, from her core effect, she's going to be getting 60% increase to her defenses. She's going to be a defensive fighter. That's freaking insane. That's some insane defense. And it's going to increase her stats tremendously. And when her HP is below 1%, I mean, that's just crazy, below 1%. She does gain immunity for 6 seconds. So we'll see how that pans out. I don't know how that's going to pan out because, I mean, 6 seconds is a long time. She does have Ignore Guard in her kit, but is she going to do enough damage to take down the characters with just that little bit less than 1% HP? Is she going to be able to do it in 6 seconds? She does get a lot of increase to her defense from her core effect. She does, you know, she decreased the enemy's attack from her first skill. And she does have an increased attack based off defenses on her third skill. So it's really going to depend on how strong. She does a lot of freaking damage it could be useful, but honestly, 1% HP is just, I don't know. We'll see how that pans out. And it's really interesting to me that they bring in Pretty Brian, which I think she looks pretty cool. But I think a lot of you are really just kind of wondering, why didn't we get a Fest version of this guy? Why didn't we get a Fest version of this Brian? Maybe they're saving it for the future. Who freaking knows? I have no idea. But you know, the ladies sell, the ladies make money. So, you know, maybe that's why they're going that route, is what I would imagine. But my question is, you know, when are we going to get Leona 12? I've seen a lot of comments about Leona 12, you know, Flameless, Iori, you know, Kay. Why haven't we got these characters yet? Especially Leona and Flameless. They've been in JP for a while, especially Leona. Why aren't they in the game yet? Why haven't we got them? You know, are we going to get them in the next, you know, 5 days? Are we going to get them then? And maybe with the new Pretty Brian? I mean, if that happened, that would be pretty cool. I mean, I just have no idea what they're doing. We'll see, guys. It's hard to say. What do I think about Pretty Brian? I think she looks okay, decent, but I'm just not sure about that core effect. I think she could be a pretty decent character. You know, having Ignore Guard, and the skills were only at level 1, so the Ignore Guard might go up. You know, it's right now it's just 30% at level 1. She's got an Interrupt skill, which is really sweet, Super Armor, and she only has immunity from her core effect, but she's a defensive character. You know, and we found out with just recently with the new Vice being a defensive character and Psyche having no immunity, they're still damn strong. They're still ridiculous. They can definitely survive because of their high defensive stats. So we'll see how it plays out. Something I want to mention though is we did have another card in here, and it's a obtain gold card, I believe. This one right here. And, you know, increase your HP, increase gold gain by 10% when clearing a stage, increase active skill damage. This is an excellent card to slap on your gold teams. Pretty sweet that they threw this in there as well. Very nice. That's pretty damn cool. So, you know, I'm pretty happy about Pretty Brian, but I'm just hoping that they bring in Flameless Iori. I'm hoping they bring in Leona 12, or whenever Vice is out of this chance up, which is going to be in another 5 days. Let's go ahead and do this free summon here. All right, nada. Nada, 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 nada. Bummer. Here we go. Do I got enough diamonds? Yeah, we can do a pull here. Let's do a pull. Let's see what we get. Okay, what's it going to be? Oh, not bad. Not bad. Card for old Kim. Okay. Pretty sure I already had that card. You ain't getting gypped. Let me see if we got anything in here. Let's see. We got a summon ticket right here. Go ahead and do this a couple times. Probably should save these, but meh. Be alright. Let's see what we get. Okay, we'll skip that. That's nada. Souls of Salvage. Souls of Salvage. Let's see if we got anything else in here. Got a lot of these battle cards. Maybe I'll do that in another video. So let's get out of here. Well, I mean, all in all, I think that, you know, she looks like a quality character, but I'm really hoping they bring in Leona 12, bring in Flameless Iori. I really want to see those characters in the global version of the game. I don't know why Netmarble's stalling on that, but they really need to queue it up. Bring them in here. You know, Pretty Brian will be, you know, welcome. I think she looks pretty cool, but we're going to have to see how that core effect plays out. But 6 seconds of immunity, I mean, if she's got decent damage, it's enough time to take a character out. It's hard telling. So as always, let me know what cards you've gotten, what characters you've gotten, and let me know what you think about Pretty Brian. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.